Are you ready for a monstrous transformation?
Princess of Bear. Today we're at Disney's Hollywood Studios, specifically in Muppet's Courtyard for a celebration of life.
We are here for Mama Melrose and celebrate its departedness with 2 dining reservations.
Yes, Princess Bear style only we can do because it's your number one choice of foodie for entertainment. We do these things so you don't have to because remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I'm not coming out as green as Kermit.
It's time to foodie and chill. Celebrate that life, Mama Melrose life.
Why we love Mama Melrose, the chef team, remembered how much I adore peas. So they gave me my own little bowl for memories. For memories.
Are you gonna eat it?
I can't not. They are pea-rific. Prefect peas. Thank you, Mama Melrose. Memories I will not forget.
The classic table bread, I think this just came out of the oven. It's very hot. It's a lot lighter in color than it usually is. And it gives me like memories of like Maggiano's or like macaroni grill. There's beautiful olive oil with all the herbs in there. The extra virgin olive oil is super strong, so you really taste the olives in there. It's so herbaceous. I love the bread. It's nice and smooth and fluffy. I do think that the focaccia is better, but, you know, lightness is a lightness. Is a bread is a bread is a bread. You know, get your bread on. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 breads. It gives good bread, and I wish it would call me tomorrow, but unfortunately, not going to be in operation tomorrow. So, I'm going to set the pine for Mama Melrose by the phone for the rest of my life.
You like a nice, fresh baked bread, and they just always made their bread in-house here, and it shows. Nice, fluffy, crisp outside, as a bread should be. Give it a dippy dip, the jerpy drip. That is bread I would not be upset about filling up on before my meal. No nuts. 4.25 out of 5 claws.
This dish was introduced the last time that we came to Mama Melrose, which I think was like November, December actually, but I've been dreaming about this dip. Now you can get it, you know, with or without the chili sauce, even though today's the last day, so you can't get it regardless if you don't come here today. And now I just made a bean dip sandwich. The focaccia bread gives me vibes of like old school Tony's Town Square restaurant when they actually had a vegan version. Unfortunately, they don't anymore. This is fire. I love white beans. I love white beans in like a pureed capacity because they just have the right consistency. They're really nice and thick. The chili oil is mild on this one. Our friends at Theme Park Foodies, they were talking about how it was too spicy for them with the chili oil, but like I have no tolerance for spice, and for me this is like a 1 out of 10 on the heat scale, so theirs was probably way more spicy than this one. Not mad at it, maybe they toned it down due to feedback, who knows. This is tasty. I would give it a 4.75 out of 5 white bean dips. I'm going to miss this dip.
The bean dip to end all bean dips. I hope this isn't the last time we see something of its merit and character in a Walt Disney World park, or even a Disney park, period. We like beans. We cook a lot of beans in the house. Getting a pressure cooker for the house has been a game changer for us for beans because we'll put beans in anything. We make beans for sauces. We make refried beans vegan at home. Like, if you like beans, you need to buy a pressure cooker. I think the lesson you can learn personally from this one, though, there's something in a dish here at Disney you don't like, tell your chef team and your servers. They'll take care of it. Earthy flavor, the chili oil, which I can taste. I just can't feel it because I'm dead inside. That's 0 out of 10 on the heat scale. But the bean dip is a nice, hearty flavor. It's not just like beans. There is some seasoning in there, which we appreciate. I like that it's served chilled. which isn't usually what you expect. I would say, like we said, you're not going to be able to come get it tomorrow, but it is an interesting take on a bean dish. 4 out of 5 plus.
This is my favorite pizza at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and pre-Pandy days, I used to come to the bar over here and get the pizza to go, vegan, just like this. You can put whatever you want on it. Whoop. I just like to do margarita. I also brought red pepper and pocket parm, so we'll add that after this, but for the sake of this video, I gotta eat it by itself. I still have cheese stuck to my teeth because this is an extra cheesy boy. I love this. Literally, I'm gonna be dreaming about this pizza for days. I wish they had like a tempeh or something else you could throw on there besides veggies and cheese, but gosh, this is tasty. I don't even want to share it with Bear. We're coming back for another meal, but I would love to just get 2 or 3 of these to go and eat them over the next couple of days. So this is my last chance to ever eat a pizza here again. It is a 5 out of 5. It is a Princesses item. It's been in our top 10 favorite pizzas at Disney World since we started this channel, and I'm sad that it's going to be removing itself from the list.
Anytime I get pizza with the princess, I always try to get the smallest crust possible, because she is the queen of crust, the princess of crust. She likes her bread. Me, I just like the innards, so it works. All I can say is that never leave a pizza unattended around her, or you will come back to a pizza with no crust. That is a bite full of memories. We have spent so much time in Hollywood Studios as a whole. As much as we've been doing this, and I know on this channel you see us mostly in like Epcot because there's so much food there. We have spent more time in the Hollywood Studios than any other park at Walt Disney World because we used to be frequent visitors to Star Wars weekends here back when we saw the streets of America. All the time we spent waiting in line out in the sun for the premiere theater for
Stars of the
Saga and the different actors that came here for the sets. Just hanging out in streets of America when we had the Osborne family lights. Like, I'm always sad to see something go, but as they say, in order to move forward, you gotta leave something behind. Space is not unlimited. And if it's gotta go, we're sending it off Princess and the Bear style. This pizza is a 4.5 out of 5 plus. I hope the expertise they used to make this pizza spreads through other places throughout this park.
Now, Mama's always has a specialty pasta. We've had their specialty pastas a couple of times, modified vegan. This one is modified vegan, and then they usually do a 3 cheese sauce. This time, Chef did the cashew sauce that you get on the polenta cake in this pasta. So cool. There's mushroom in here, though. It's interesting. I'm excited to try this cashew sauce a way that I've never had before. What a great way to say goodbye to Mama Melrose. Wow. I don't know why I've never been offered the cashew sauce on a pasta before. That is fire. Or if you like put some marinara in it and then made like a pink sauce, oh, I would be in heaven. This makes me more sad that I haven't gotten this prior to the last day of operation. This is incredible. This is way better than I expected it to be. This is a 5 out of 5. Thank you.
My pleasure.
This is a Princesses item. You gotta get this pasta. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You have this wonderful monstrosity of a Frankenstein pasta. You have so many fresh ingredients, and the chef team here is so inventive. I am going to miss them. I hope that we find them wherever they land next. Be it here at Hollywood Studios, wherever else. We love our cast members. And we always delight when we get to see them go someplace and enjoy someplace new. Something about the cashew, a little bit of that earthiness and the mushroom in there, and that sweetness of like the melt in your mouth sweet potato. It's almost like pasta dessert. That is dangerous. I can't usually have Alfredo. This feels like Alfredo adjacent. If I didn't have my own meal to eat, I would devour this. 5 out of 5 plus. Sending us out the foodie way. I never get enough of prosciutto. I am not a connoisseur of the pork, but prosciutto specifically, I'll find a way. This specifically is prosciutto and honey. Now, it's no prosciutto and melon, but prosciutto and sweetness, that's me.
There's melon on it.
Is there melon on here?
Yeah.
Oh. Melon, honey, and prosciutto? I'm in heaven. And right there, that is a thing of dreams. Because it's got the prosciutto, the honey, the fruit, and then there's also red pepper in there, a little bit of spice. Like a 3 out of 10 on the heat scale, so I'm getting sweet, savory, and spicy all in one bite. That's enough to make me hibernate for at least 8 months out of the year. That is a 4.75 out of 5 flawless. It's thin crust, which is more of a preference thing. I don't mind it. With a little bit more bread on the back end, it would be amazing.
This is the same one that I got the last time that we came here when they did a menu change. The Benfi Chianti, which all Benfi wines are vegan, so sweet. Cheers to Mama Melrose. So many beautiful memories here, and the theme of this restaurant is based off of Mama Melrose that lived in LA and brought all of her friends together here. So it's a very like California themed restaurant, and it gives me like Angelo and Vinci's vibes, which is one of my favorite restaurants in Fullerton, California. So I can't help but love this restaurant. Plus the food is amazing. So cheers to Mama Melrose. So delicious, room temp, medium-bodied wine. I absolutely love this. It's just giving me the best send-off vibes I could possibly have for one of my favorite Hollywood Studios restaurants that has been in Bear Mind's life for a decade, at least. I will give it 4 out of 5 wines. Makes me feel fine.
Cheers, because we're never mourning here. This is a celebration of life. Celebrate all this restaurant has given us, all the cast members have given us, the memories, the lights, the history in this place, both imagined and not. I will always drink to that. I feel band-feed. Nice dry on the back end. Luckily, it's not going away. I think the one bright spot as we're celebrating is that we're not losing any good cocktails as this place closing, because all the drinks are like hotel menu drinks, basically. They haven't had a unique drink menu here for a very long time. Who knows why? Cheers to the future. Give that 3.5 out of 5 points.
Peroni from tap in Mama Melrose style. Cheers to this wonderful restaurant. It's an Italian Bud Light. A little bit more hoppy though, and not mad at it. I would give it a 3 out of 5 beers. It's, middle of the run, mediocre beer, but I will take this over Bud Light any day.
I've always called this my Italian Bud Light, and even though I do hate on Bud Light, I do mean that as a compliment. It's my old reliable. If I can't decide what to drink, Peroni is never a bad choice. Crisp, refreshing, decidedly Italian. 3.5 out of 5 claws. We're not ready to say goodbye, so we're doing it again.
Yes, but we really enjoyed the meal that we had this time, and we're going to do all new things the next time, but we just had to do a double Mama Melrose feature because that is how much we love this restaurant.
Foodie paradise.
And we got the book signed.
Yes, we did.
We're going to do twice. Hey. Minestrone soup. How could I not get this soup? This is one of my favorite soups, and they make theirs so hearty. Yum. That is so flavorful. It's a little bit on the salty side, like I could use some fresh ground pepper, but outside of that, super freaking tasty. I love it. I would give it a 4.75 out of 5 minestrone. I am going to miss this soup.
If it's one thing you're ever going to see The Apprentice go crazy for soup-wise, it's going to be a nice minestrone. This tomato base with the pasta, the veggies, scoop Princess style, away from you. The red kidney beans. Delicious. I feel like Mama's house. Big Mama house. Not little Mama. Big Mama's house. And yes, there is a difference. If you don't know, don't ask anybody. Don't embarrass yourself. But that, nice and hearty. It's one of those soups that's great on a rainy day, which you know, what is that, 50% of the summer in Florida? It's not like we don't have other Italian restaurants. It's not necessarily the fact that like this place is closing. Mama Melrose, and I know there's some mixed opinions of Mama Melrose. The atmosphere, the history of what used to be Streets of America, this gets me in the heart a little bit. My cold bear heart, but the heart. 4 out of 5 stars. A whole stack of fried mozzarella sticks. This ain't your daddy's mozzarella sticks. This is Mama Melrose's sticks. You have these humongous, and I'm not going to defile these with a knife and fork. Fried mozzarella sticks, just give it that break. That nice cheese pull, the reason you guys come here in the first place. Yeah. Look at that. It's like Stretch Armstrong, but tastier. Probably aging myself with that one. There we go. And get this whole thing in the marinara. Give it a little twist. So do it like this. And a bite. The key with anything breaded is you have to season your bread. If I find out you haven't been seasoning your breading, I'm going to assume you don't like yourself. That is amazing. Nice melted cheese. The breading's enough to encase the cheese without being like encumbered or cumbersome. That's tasty. 4.5 greasy bear claws.
This is the gorgeous polenta cake, the last polenta cake of our lives. We do have a recipe of this on our channel. We got it with the cashew cream. And I'm gonna grab some of this cauliflower here. Yes, everything together in one bite. Cheers to Mama Melrose. May she always bring all her friends to LA. I feel like this dish is better than what I remember it to be. I haven't had it in a while, and I'm so glad I get to end with it. It is so flavorful. I love the cashew cheese. I love the polenta cake. It was a reason for me to buy molds, and I've been using those molds for everything, but mostly polenta, and I love that. Cauliflower is amazing. The ragu is amazing. I have no notes. I wish that this dish was revived somewhere else. But if not, may it rest in peace. And many cheers to Mama Melrose. I will give it a 4 out of 5. Mama Melrose.
Long live the polenta cake. Its reign may have been short, but it will never be forgotten. Am I going to start a war over some polenta cake? Probably not. But we're glad that we had it for the time that we had it. This cake has changed the way that we even eat polenta at home. And yes, the Princess does actually have molds that she uses, like the silicone ones that we can bake, as a frequent meal in our house. We get a fork full of the goodness here. Polenta is basically the corn grain, like ground corn. Think like cornmeal, but like more coarse, a little bit bigger. Forms well into like a porridge or even like a cake when you bake them. So think about like that flavor with the vegetable ragu and then the roasted cauliflower. You're getting like some hearty Italian flavors there. And it's very like, my mama fed me and I'm now not doing anything the rest of the night. I'm gonna unbutton my belt, I'm gonna sit on the couch and put on something that I'm probably gonna turn my brain off for the rest of the night. That level of flavor goodness. 4.5 out of 5 points.
That'll be an experience.
So I decided to get the final catch of the day. The catch of the day rotates literally every day. This time it is a mahi mahi. Got a pan-seared mahi mahi in this like romesco base. It looks wonderful. You know what? I'm glad that I caught it. Or they caught it. And now I just get to eat and enjoy its goodness. Mahi mahi is one of my favorite fishes. Fishy. I'm excited. The acidity of the peppers and tomatoes goes well with the fish. Cuts through that briny flavor that you can sometimes get with fish. Being pan-seared, with a nice sear on top that holds it together. When you bite into it, it's a nice, well-seasoned, flaky fish. I'm a fish lover, and this fish loves me. You hit 4.5 out of 5 pounds. That is a wrap on Mama Melrose on their final day.
Our 7th video here is our final video here, and that just makes me so sad. But we appreciate all the cast members and everybody we got to talk to. Most of them are going to Sci-Fi, a couple going to Grand Floridian, and other locations, Pizza Rizzo. We'll see. We'll see where everybody ends up.
Yeah, this has been a celebration of everything Mama Melrose has been, but we're excited for what comes next like everybody else. I want you to leave your favorite memory from Mama Melrose in the comments below. Like, I know that we've all come here for years. Be it good or bad, leave a memory below. Now, if there's anything else to see us do, of course, the comments are always a good place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday.
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, well, Bear will just yeet himself into the Monsters Incorporated. And I don't know, maybe he Mike Wazowski himself?
I think he can give me a job, but you heard the girl.